Frank to ECOWAS. Tinubu's position as chairman no longer tenable. Not the news info. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress APC, Comrade Timi Frank, has called on the authority of heads of state and government of the Economic Community of West Africa State, ECOWAS, to sack President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as its chairman over lack of legitimacy as president of Nigeria. Frank, who made this call in a statement in Abuja, said the president lost legitimacy following discovery that he forged Chicago State University CSU certificate he filed with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to contest the 2023 presidential election. He said if ECOWAS must remain relevant and retain its credibility and respect among member states, especially in dealing with military junta now spreading fast like a pandemic across the sub-region, it must act fast to protect its integrity. He equally called on past and present presidents of member state ECOWAS to prevail on the sub-regional body to do the right thing by appointing another chairman in acting capacity pending ratification during the next ordinary section of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS. He said failure to act timeously would put the regional body in a lame duck position where all decisions reached during the tenure of Tinubu would not be respected and therefore null and void. He called on the leadership of the military junta in Burkina Faso, Guinea, Mali, and Niger Republic not to have any dealing, discussion, or negotiation with the Tinubu-led ECOWAS until the president is removed as its chairman. He urged the authority of ECOWAS not to be deceived by the appointment and secondment of broadcast journalist and chairman's television reporter, Mrs. Lida Nwabua Akigbe, to serve as communication advisor to the ECOWAS Commission President, H.E. Dr. Umar Ali Turi in Abuja. This is a Greek gift, therefore the Commission should be aware, he said. He insisted that Tinubu's administration in one breath persecute the media with recent NBC's last warning letter to Arise Television, and on the other hand, it bribes them with generous appointment and paid advertisement, as recently corroborated by ex-Governor Wike, who is the Minister of FCT. He called on the National Assembly to defend the nation's constitution, democracy, and rule of law by urgently commencing impeachment proceeding against Tinubu over gross violation of the Constitution. Okay. He insisted that the National Assembly cannot afford to stay aloof while the nation is crumbling under illegalities and breach of constitution committed by Tinubu as contained in the sworn deposition by the CSU authorities. Okay, he said National Assembly like Nehru cannot afford to fiddle while Rome Nigeria burns, otherwise they would become guilty of conspiracy of silence and willing accomplice to the unraveling of democracy in Nigeria. A breach of constitution by a sitting president is an impeachable offense. We are calling on National Assembly, the Senate, and the House of Representatives to wake up and defend the Constitution. Okay. For my listeners out there, what shall be your take on the issue? Timi Frank to ECOWAS, Tinubu's position as chairman no longer tenable. Please react to that if you do so believe. Do justice to every of your reactions without the video's opinion. Already popping in from the comment section. The first one is from the person of James Shineduse for lying because he will be considered as liar and he has no shame. Okay, they're from Kafas. He says another advice gotten from a madman. Okay, they're from Girl. Say, well said, Mr. Frank, we cannot continue to live in sin and hoping that grace will abound. This is the time for the Supreme Court and National Assembly to rise to the rescue and do the job Nigeria have entrusted to them. One man cannot put the image of Nigeria and the Nigerian to international disgrace. The question is that will they stop collecting money? Will they stop collecting bribe? Will they stop that? If they can stop that, that is to say things will get better. Nigeria judicial when we see they sabi collect bribe. They be like they don't know their left and right too. When they have collected something, offers, then what would you expect from them? They will not do the rightful thing. This kind of country, when it be say, in fact, we don't even know where we are heading to. When Buhari was there, people were crying that make him leave office so that some better person will take over the corridor of power. Now he has left. Things are worse now. People are still singing songs of praises to the current president that we have. You can imagine, and they are still saying he's doing well. People in fact, I don't understand. God will just help this country. Yes, sir. Then from Wonder you see this black-faced lad man is art again. Okay, these are some of the things I'm saying. All these people, they are the and some of the enemies of this country. They just believe because they are probably somebody is giving them something. They are deliberate every day. That is to say, they just generalize everything that everything is well with the entire country. You can imagine. I think for this one we are wrapping it. Please endeavor to subscribe to the channel and also ensure that you share the very news to social media platforms as you do so believe the Almighty God will do the very need for your life. Bye bye.